Good evening, Athena students, parents, and families. This is your weekend update for the week of November 23rd, 2020. So we are in another closure, but I will say that even today, day one, we had some really effective virtual instruction going on. As hard as this is on families and on teachers to make this as effective as possible, just so proud of the work that the teachers did today. I was able to hop in on several of the Google Meets for live instruction. So many more students were attending. We had much higher percentages today. Students were asking such great questions. They were getting interactions and feedback with the teacher. The teacher was able to give live direct instruction and then next steps and follow-up information on what students could do next. Just a much more effective day of learning in a virtual environment. We also started some incentives today, some attendance incentives for our remote learning. This comes in part because with our full-time virtual students, we still, with a lot of grade levels, only have maybe 80% that are attending those live meets or turning in work. And so now that everyone is virtual, we think back to that percentage and then all the other kids involved, and we know that we cannot let 2 weeks go by without learning. So we need all the students to be keeping up with that remote learning work and to get as much of that direct instruction as possible. Now, I know, and I've spoke with many of the families, that it's not possible with the child care structures that you had to put in place for these 2 weeks for every single kid to be on those meets. It just may not be possible with the structures that you have. We also know that we have some parents that just have zero access to internet based on where they live. And we understand that, but we do know that the most effective way for us to give instruction to your child during this remote learning time is that live feedback. When I can see a kid, hear a kid, they can hear me talking and talk through it, and then they can ask questions for understanding. That's much more effective than if they are doing it all on their own like an independent study at a different time. So if that's the only option you have for your family, we understand. But if there is any way that they can be in every one of those live Google Meets to get that live instruction, that direct instruction, that interaction with the teacher, that is going to be the absolute most effective way for us to help your child continue to learn. So to encourage that participation for this interaction and this instruction, we are putting forth some attendance incentives. So here's what we're doing. Every day, every single class is going to randomly pick a student that was in the live instruction for that day. And we are going to send them a Taco Bell free taco certificate as part of our Taco Bout Great Effort campaign. We will blast those kids out on social media. And this goes for all of our full virtual or new in-person students that are now virtual. Any one of the kids that was in that live meet will get that. We are also doing some class parties after we return to celebrate high attendance. Now, we're doing this because some of those students that, because of structures, maybe just absolutely cannot attend a live meet, they can still be a part of a class that had really high percentage and still get rewarded. And any class that has 95% average attendance for all the live meets between this 2-week closure will receive a party when they return. And our full virtual students, you'll be a part of that party too. We will live stream you in and we'll make sure that we can get to you or deliver to you any of the treats or party items that we're using to help celebrate so you can be a part of that celebration as well from home. So any class that has 95% or higher attendance for all the live meets during this 2 weeks closure will get that party. Now we know that's a high bar. So we're also going to give the top 2 classes that have the highest percentage, whatever that percentage might be, the top 2 classes will receive a class party, both virtually and in person, when we get back. So we're really pushing to give you as much of that direct instruction, and we need all of our students to be a part of that, if at all possible, so that we can give you the most effective instruction. All right, with that being said, we have 2 days next week. Monday and Tuesday are both remote learning days, just like we had today. Monday was going to be an in-person day, so Monday and Tuesday next week are going to look just like it did today. You'll have live Google Meets. You'll have ongoing instruction. You'll have follow-up activities, so make sure you're keeping up with that. The following week, we are off for Thanksgiving, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the 25th, 26th, 27th, and then we are also off for Thanksgiving on Monday, the 30th. So there is no school, no remote learning activities on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of next week, as well as Monday, November 30th. Those are off days for you. Enjoy that time with your family. Stay healthy and stay safe. We return on Tuesday, December 1st. That is, again, going to be remote learning all week. December 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th are all remote learning days. They will look just like today did. There will be live Google Meets. There will be ongoing instruction. There will be work for students to complete to help continue that learning. So December 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th are all remote learning days. Then the weekend, then December 7th, Monday, December 7th, that is our normal remote learning Monday. So you will not have live Google Meets that day, but it will be our normal remote learning Monday where you will have assignments given to you by 6 p.m. on Friday, December 4th for you to complete for that Monday, so you can even work on them over the weekend if need be. And then we will be back December 8th, Tuesday, December 8th, to in-person learning. And of course, our virtual students that are full-time virtual will continue their virtual learning. So that is our upcoming schedule. We know that this year has been in flux, and you never know what's coming next, and that's never ideal for anyone, but we're certainly putting the safety of all staff and students at the forefront. We want to make sure that everyone stays healthy and safe, and that we have enough people to even give effective instruction here at school. So we are making the best of it in order to provide what we can for you, and we hope that your partnership in this, in helping attend those live meets, to stay on top of that instruction at home, is going to be the best thing that we can do for all kids to be successful. All right, if you have any questions for technology, don't forget about the Dragon Help Desk. You can reach that via the phone number or Dragon Help Desk at desoto.k12.mo.us. And of course, we are here every day. You can feel free to reach out to us any school day, 636-586-1020. Stay safe, Athena families.